Here we are with Eric Meester. So Eric, we were at the roast of Don Waxmunski tonight. Have you ever been on a trip with Don? Let's make up a, how about Duluth? You ever been to Duluth with Don?
Yeah, one time, only one time. So Don and I were up in Duluth. We had a project up in Duluth he and I were working on, CN Railroad up there. And after work one night, we were going to go out. We got done a little bit early, and so we went over and grabbed some Coney dogs, introduced him to some Duluth Coney dogs. We got done with that, and I was feeling a little miserable, but Don wasn't ready to call it quits, and he mentioned some place called, he kept calling it the Toga. And I had no idea what the hell he was talking about. So anyway, he lures me over to this place, which is ultimately, I think, called Saratoga, just formerly known as the Toga in Duluth. Walk in there to only find this place to be a gentleman's club. Caught me a little off guard that Don would take me to a gentleman's club in Duluth. Well, anyway, so we go in there and we order a drink or two. And it didn't take more than by the second drink, all of a sudden Don's up in Sniffers Row, a place I had no idea what the hell was going on up there. That was way too close. What the hell? So anyway, we're in Sniffers Row, and next thing I know, and if you know Waxman, it's a struggle for him to break his wallet out, you know. I mean, I always joked that it was going to combust on him, you know. I mean, he just never, it saw such little oxygen that he had to be cautious his money might just evaporate from combustion. Well, it's like he came prepared, you know. Like, I know what I'm going to go to Duluth, and this thing was just wadded with like 1s and 5s. I'm like, what the hell are you going to do? Well, I figured it out what he was going to do. We're going to the Toga. So we're sitting up in the Sniffers Row, and next thing I know, Juan's got his stash of 1s that luckily didn't combust out in front of him. And he starts to try and stuff these 1s into a pretty little lady's string. Next thing I know, the bouncer's tapping him on the shoulder. Apparently he's getting a little too close with the $1 bills. Instead of just placing them in there, it's like he's taking his finger and he's trying to stick them somewhere. I don't know. I just caught me off guard. You know, I'm half out of it and like, Don, what the hell is going on? So this goes on for about 5-10 minutes. You know, and then finally, the bouncer comes back again and he just says, "You two, get the bleep out of here." We're like, what? Don's got all this wad of money. He's only gotten started. They wanted nothing to do with Don's money anymore. Apparently, his a little too aggressive with how he was putting it in the ladies' G-strings. So that was the end of our Saratoga night, and we went over to Old Chicago after that. He stuffed his money back in his wallet, and I never saw it come out again. That was the end of it.